Hey guys there, and welcome. It's Eric Lam here. Today we're going to talk about the 10 achievements coming to Advanced Warfare's DLC 2 known as Ascendance on Tuesday. Now before we get into this video, I just want to quickly say that if any of you are interested in actually being in a video, then now's your chance. I'm obviously going to be recording Wheel of Fortune stuff soon, but now's your chance because on Tuesday I'm going to be recording the DLC throughout the day because I have the whole day off, obviously because I'm on a holiday break. So if any of you are interested, and any of you can, just let me know, leave your game tag down below, and then I'll contact you, and then we'll talk about things. And yeah, obviously if you're in America it might be slightly more tricky, but you just might have to be ready earlier just so we can do it. But yeah, if you guys, any of you guys are interested, let me know down below, and it'd be awesome to play with some of you guys. So yeah, now the other thing as well is I'm going to go through the 10 achievements, obviously, so if you guys do enjoy, that'd be really awesome. So let's get into them, I guess. So yeah, the first one is called Alright, it's 10 gamer score, and what it is literally just that. And the description for that is survive until round 10 in Infection. That's pretty easy, but for most of these achievements I will be doing a guide on Tuesday to help you guys out, because yeah, hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, that I'm going to be doing that one. Then the next one is called Climbing the Corporate Ladder, and this says survive until round 25 in Infection. Pretty easy again, you know, it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, it might be a bit of a grind, but hopefully there's nothing that really throws us off. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe like the big Exo Goliath things. Goliath zombies might be a bit of a problem, but you know, we'll see, and it shouldn't be too difficult. The next one is called One Man's Poison ... and this says use the cure station to kill 5 host zombies at once in Infection. So obviously that confirms that the host zombies are back. I couldn't remember what they were called in one of the other videos I did. Basically, if you guys saw the breakdown trailer video or whatever, I was going through tweets, and one of the pictures was in the sewers, and it had like this big pan. I couldn't remember what it's called. It's the cure station, that's what it's called. And the host zombies are the big ones that make you infected. So yeah, they're back, and obviously what you have to do is obviously stay on the like cure station, and that will kill the zombies. Apparently, I don't remember that happening in the last video, in the last map pack. Sorry, but maybe they changed it a bit. So I'll do a video on that once it's out. Then we got one called Indirect Fire, and this one says kill 100 zombies with traps in Infection. So that sounds pretty cool, and the reason why it sounds so cool is because in the first map pack we didn't really have many ways of interacting with traps. You know, when we got certain drops and power-ups and that kind of thing, we were able to use traps, but they were a bit kind of like, it felt like they were there, but we weren't allowed to touch the traps at all. That's what it kind of felt like. Now, the fact that you got kill 100 zombies with traps in Infection is very cool. Obviously, that means that we're not going to be able to, we won't have to just do it all in one game. I assume that means, you know, throughout a number of games, get 100 kills. And then also, the fact that you got 100 kills makes it sound like there's loads of traps to use, you know. So there's probably going to be some electric ones or some, I don't know, whatever ones. So that sounds pretty cool. We don't know too much about traps, but you know, there's like an alligator that might count, I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely some traps, and it sounds like there's going to be a lot more traps than there were the first time. Oh yeah, there's those like, those manhole cover things on the floor that sprays out gas. That's probably that one as well. So it might be quite effective, so that sounds pretty cool. The next one we've got is called Burger Town Escort Service, and this one says rescue 1 survivor in Infection. We know about this in, you know, the Infection survivor extraction mode. So that's pretty cool. I assume it's like a separate mode, but we'll have to see really. 1 survivor sounds pretty easy, and that's 15 gamer score. And yeah, the next one is called Abandon All Hope, and this is rescue 4 survivors in a single game in Infection. Now this makes me think that 4 is the maximum you can get. Maybe you can get more, maybe it's quite a lot more, but we don't know. It just says rescue 4 survivors, and that's for like 40 gamer score, so it seems like it must be quite difficult to do. Maybe you do them one at a time, or maybe in a group, or maybe you just have to like bring them all along, and then like maybe one will die by a zombie. I don't know, we'll have to see. Hopefully they make it fun, because if they make it boring, I'm just going to be really annoyed, and it's disappointing really, because I don't want it to be boring. It sounds awesome, they've got an awesome premise here, and I hope they don't ruin it basically. Next we've got one called 40 gamer score, yeah. The next one's called Bloodsplattered Savior. This is for 20 gamer score, and the description is rescue a total of 20 survivors in Infection. So 20 survivors, obviously that doesn't mean in one game, whereas the last one was in one game. So 20 survivors throughout a number of games. It doesn't sound too difficult really, although maybe the survivors have taken up 3 achievements here, so it kind of seems like they're quite significant. And it seems like it's quite a significant mode, so maybe, you know, we might get something from the survivors for the Easter egg, you know, who knows really. That was the 20 game score. The next one is called Love Tap, and this is 25 gamer score. It says kill a Goliath with a melee attack in Infection. So I mean, I don't know how we can do that. You know, the icon has got someone kicking the Goliath. Obviously that's not a real thing, but I mean, we could be able to maybe punch him, or you know, we might be able to boost slam on him, which would make sense actually, because then you've got to buy the perk to do that. So I imagine what you'd have to do, because it said that the only way to take them down is with the Magnetron microwave gun. I assume that what you have to do is like use the Magnetron microwave gun quite a bit, lower his health quite a bit, and then when he's very low health, then you've got to like boost slam on him or something like that, or like punch him, or melee punch, or whatever, to kill him. I think that's what you're going to have to do. So that seems pretty cool, maybe a bit of a challenge, but we'll have to see, and I'll do a video on that as well. No, one of our last ones is called Popcorn. This says cook 50 zombies with the Magnetron in Infection. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't sound too difficult, but the only thing is the Magnetron is very limited in terms of its ammo, so that's going to be one thing to note, and hopefully, you know, it might have some rechargeability, or I don't know, we'll do videos on that as well. And our last one today is a secret achievement. It's called Meat is Murder, and it says activate Bubby in Infection. So the fact that the title is called Meat is Murder, and the fact that you've got Bubby, and the fact that the little picture, the icon of the achievement is of, I don't know, like little boy, the one that we saw in the trailer that says welcome to Burger Town. He's like the mascot, and he's the one who speaks to you in the drive-thru. So that seems quite significant. Activate Bubby, so that's going to be one of the last steps, I assume. So that sounds quite cool, and can't wait for that, really. You know, I don't know what that's going to entail. I don't know, because we got that little SoundCloud clip of him saying, we can't wait to put our meat inside you, you know. So, he seems pretty cool. We're going to be able to interact with him, and yeah, I can't wait for the whole DLC. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me guys know what you think down below, and if any of you would like to join me for recording the DLC on Tuesday, I'm obviously in the UK, so I'm going to be recording it earlier than you guys will be, but yeah, let me guys know, and I'll sort something out with you. Thank you guys so much for watching there, and I'll see you guys on the next video.